Thank you so much, please. Thank you. Thank you. First of all, whose idea was it that I followed that beautiful music? Weren't those kids great? It's a real delight to be here, and it gives me an opportunity to say to a lot of people how much we respect and appreciate the work that you're doing for children. And one of the things I want to say first to Miss Allen, Jeannie, you're an American hero. Thank you for the work that you do. Congratulations for 10 years of great work for America's kids and for America. The success that you're having is clear. It's all around us. We just saw much of it from those kids. The importance of your mission can't be understated because nothing so directly affects the well-being of our nation as education does. But we can't rest. There's a lot more to do. And let me stop now and just thank the great mayor of this town for his vision and his leadership, and for Councilman Shavers. You guys are courageous, and thank you so much for the work that you do for the kids. These gentlemen, courageous gentlemen, had the audacity to put the well-being of the children of this district ahead of the politics of the matter. That's very important. That's important. Senator Gregg, for you and your colleagues in the Senate, thank you for your leadership. We know how tough it is. Let's give him another round of applause as well. But the battle is not over. There are still those who are out there who feel that what is being done now is the best kids can hope for. There are still those out there who have no problem at all chaining children to schools that are failing them. There are still those out there who want to use the government power, the two powerful elements that the government has, of compulsory attendance, which says you must go to school, and then the other powerful government edict that goes to the school board to say you must go to this school. That has to be broken. We have to find ways of having children go to schools that meet their needs. There are still those out there who come up with the most destructive excuse at all, and that is that they don't think all children can learn. But we do have good news. The best news is that we have a president who agrees with you, who wants charter schools to prosper, and he wants DC choice to pass. And that is why he proposed the No Child Left Behind Act, and the Congress in a bipartisan way passed this act. This means that we've turned the corner. We've not reached the point where we can celebrate yet, but the dialogue in America has changed. The conversation about education is all about now about accountability. It's about how parents can have more choices. It's about how we can have authentic pedagogy so we can teach in ways that we know children can learn. It's about how local people can make decisions instead of the government micromanaging the school systems from here in DC. So all of this means that there's a bright sunshine that's going to be out in the future for us, but we still got a lot of work to do. And I want to thank all of you for your entrepreneurial spirit and for the great work that you do on behalf of Americans' children. But there's one hero here tonight I'd like to pay particular attention to, because he represents a state that's ahead of the curve in the effort to make sure that all children get a high-quality education. Thanks largely to the leadership of that governor, Florida is one of the states that's moving fastest towards the goal that we're looking for, that all children would have a great education and that parents would have expanded options for their children. Florida is now ahead of most every other state in the United States in making choice available for disadvantaged children and for children who need another environment. Every day, Florida is demonstrating that a school does not have to be run by the government in order to be a public school, in order to serve the public well and to serve the public interest. Yesterday, Florida became the first state to be approved for a state flex authority program, meaning that they will be able to have much more flexibility in running their state with the No Child Left Behind Act in return for the accountability that you promised us. So now let me invite to the stage the great governor from the state of Florida, Governor Jeb Bush. Would you please come up?